Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so we've got our new guys chilling out for a bit. So let's head to a more difficult mission. Seeing if there's anything we want to particularly get here. Minus death blow resist is always scary. Agility tokens, talent's interesting. It's probably worth something too. So let's go to the wield, and I want to take Vake because I want to play around with the new skill. So we'll take Vake. We'll take Kate and Carmilla. Might as well finish getting her to level 6. Just double checking their items here. Sun Ring. I actually want to do a dark mission, so let's give her a moon ring. And what does Vake have? Zerk Mask actually I think got a little bit of a nerf, which is probably warranted. But he's in pretty good shape. He's got a lot of protection. So who do we want for our last slot? We could take Fox. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll take Fox here. I'm a little concerned about my damage output, but should be in a pretty good place. I'll make sure he can do everything he needs to do from the second row here. Might need to put him in the third row. Huh. Unlikely, lively. Huh, interesting. So we actually have a little predetermined group there, so yeah, it's a good sign for things to come. Alright, let me actually get into this now. Bring a fair amount of food. A couple shovels. I want to kind of use this one to build up some money though, so I don't want to take too many supplies here. We're not going to take any torches, and in fact we're going to snuff out the torch as soon as we start. So unfortunately I won't be doing any new bosses or using the new units this time, but they should be ready to go next time. It might just jump them right into the medium mission there and give it a shot, see what happens. Now that I kind of know how the bosses work. Also, I apologize. I still feel like I'm kind of losing my voice here. Weather's been weird around here lately.
Once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Taking a little drink of water there. I think that made it worse. Alright, so 90% of all rooms. We might as well go here, and we can skip one later. Alright. Making sure my mic's working and everything. Alright, so did I really make Foxman that terrible, terrible color? Alright, we're gonna snuff this out right away. Control Shift click. Good, okay. Hard to see.
The darkness holds dominion.
Alright, so we're just doing a full dark
Black
mission here.
as death.
Get some of that dark music going too. So I haven't used a Jester in quite some time. I'm definitely interested to try out the new Intimidate. It does significantly less damage, but it has a very, very powerful debuff attached to it. It'll be interesting to see. And it's still good accuracy too. Already hungry, huh? So the cool thing now about the new torch mechanic is that since we can snuff out the torch, we don't have to worry about losing our dark bonus. Oh, it has a lock on it. We don't have to worry about losing our dark bonus when we go camp. So if we want to camp for buffs or something like that, we can immediately just snuff out the torch and get our dark bonus back. Now, the darkness bonus isn't quite as powerful as it used to be. The crit bonus is smaller now. I think the rest is pretty much the same. At full darkness, I think the loot and everything is pretty much the same, but the crit bonus is less. So
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
might also have a slightly higher chance to be surprised now too. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go to most of these little offshoot rooms here. We haven't found any combat yet either. Now, I think I only took 2 shovels. We're actually coming up to our 2nd shovel. Oh, wow. The Hero's Ring is actually pretty decent. Especially with the new stress mechanics and everything. With Affliction being dramatically more deadly, simply because you can then progress into a heart attack. The Virtue chance is huge. Now, I assume you could still go heart attack from a Virtue, but you automatically get like a 50% stress reduction there. So, it's pretty solid. Definitely would consider having the Hero Ring on a couple of people. Alright, so there's actually 2 walls here and we're out. That's unfortunate. That's a big stress hit on everyone.
Rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
The Hero Ring is actually probably a really good item to carry on someone, like a new character you're leveling up through a new area. Or a more difficult area, I should say. Alright, so it's actually bandages for these guys, and I didn't bring any. So we'll finally have combat in here. It's crazy that we haven't seen any combat in this whole place yet. Here we go. Oh boy. That's a hell of a group to start with, too. Alright, so I'll start building up a accuracy buff. Alright, let's try this Intimidate out. Hits 2. Did hit the debuff. Big damage penalty, big accuracy penalty on this guy. So that's pretty awesome. I want to go for a stun here, and then I'll just snuff the torch.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Maybe I should have waited for my turn to do that, but it's fine. Alright, good. So he's marked. That's not a big deal. In fact, we actually want him marked because he's got the huge health pool and all that protection. Let's go for... I think Battle Ballad might have gotten a little bit of a buff too, actually. Looking at it, 3 speed, 6 accuracy, 5 crit. I feel like that's much higher than it used to be. Alright, we'll do this again. Really stack this. Yeah, so minus 66% damage, minus 20% crit. Even if it hits, it's going to do extremely low damage on anything. Let's see if we can still stack this buff too. Yes, so that's actually a huge buff there. I was hoping for a crit, didn't get it. Probably not gonna be able to stun this guy again, but let's just finish off that bombard. Yeah, 14 damage. Really high damage for a Vestal. That's that moon ring at work. So yeah, a Vake here is... Let's see how much damage. Yeah, that's... Now he's marked, and he took 0 damage from a claw. I mean, he's essentially invulnerable here in this... he'll take damage from the bleed, I think, but that's about it. Unfortunately, he missed, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Nice big crit there. That crit buff from our Jester friend in the works. More crits, very good. Start working down that stress. Yeah, let's keep it stacked. I think you can always keep a double stack. Actually, we're having a triple stack right here. That's pretty wild. It's pretty much impossible to miss at this point. Probably gonna be a crit. Wow, surprisingly not, even with a large bonus. Although she's actually got less of it, now that I look at it. That's interesting. 2 of them only have like 1 stack of the buff, and 2 of them have 3 stacks. I wonder if that's based on when they take their turns. Well, that was enough to do it, though.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Right.
They can be beaten.
Might as well check this out. Oh, I got Wheeled Explorer. It's kind of nice. Let me get some scouting here. I think I can skip that room, so we'll just head back now. We'd probably actually camp when we hit here, just for the buffs. Alright, so let's do the camp. Oh man, I'm muting my microphone constantly here just to take drinks of water and clear my throat. I hope I not gotta leave it muted accidentally at some point. So we'll do a reflection. We'll do improved scouting. We'll do Tiger's Eye. Oh, I think that's everything. Oh no, we got 4 left. We could do a couple of 2s. Yeah, we might as well just do Prey, and not really a good set of buffs in this group. And Rest. I almost said Retreat there. That would have been kind of silly. Looks bad, but there's nothing to fear here. That is correct. The grave robber, very curious about what's going on down here. Alright, so let's ditch the torch again. Nice, ruby. Actually not getting a lot of money here either. I was definitely hoping for more stuff. Accidentally found a hotkey there. I don't know how we get back to that, but O goes to the traits there. Alright, I really want some combat here. Like hungry for. Okay, there we go. So I'm actually gonna take a dip down to that extra room because I really want that combat. Alright, we got a trap here. Good. Thank you, Carmilla. Huh, she actually... That's interesting. Now, I remember talking about that in one of my videos, that I wish when you disarmed a trap, you got a bonus to your stress, and that actually did just happen. I don't know if that's a Grave Robber exclusive thing, because I don't remember it happening with our other characters, but I really like that that's in there now. Let's try that again, in fact. Disarmed? Yeah, so she gets lowered stress when now I'm not sure it's actually lowering her stress. That could be a bug, but I really like that. That's a huge bonus to me. Alright, Corrupted Giant. Now these have way more health than they used to. 136 health. That's more than some of the bosses. That's wild. Alright, we've got a Witch and a Crone. The Crones are exceptionally difficult to hit now, apparently. 43 dodge is massive. Alright, Carmilla's going to be vulnerable. That's a little scary, because I'm not sure what this giant will do now. Fox did not get pulled. That is very good. I'm going to give Evake a huge protection boost here. Yeah, it gives him 34 protection. That's crazy. Now, I don't think that's 34 damage. I think it's 34% of his health, which actually, ironically, is almost 34 damage. But yeah, the short version is that he is not going to take much damage at all. Alright, we're going to get a shift going here. That's a bad shift. So we'll start moving here. Evake can hit here. Let's just go for this. Go for the damage. We really got to get some of these guys in the back dead. They are... I should really be battle balloting. Because they are just too nimble. Curse of Vulnerability. A little bit of a crit there. Yeah, pull her forward. I think that's pretty much almost where I want everybody, so that works out well. Ah, we got another Confusion Spores, though. This guy knows how to get to me. Not a bad shift, though. In fact, we can do this, and we can have Carmilla just do her stun. The problem is that we're just getting nowhere. Making no progress on this combat here. I'm going to have him just withstand again. Keep him buffed up. Here we go. Here's some Battle Ballad. Now we can get some accuracy, get some crit. Actually start hitting these things. That's interesting. The Curse of Vulnerability actually hit 2 targets. Does it always do that? I don't think so. Didn't get the stun, but that's fine. We're back in position. Confusion Spores again. Oh my god. I really wish he would just attack me. This is brutal. I gotta try to... There we go. Finally got a kill here. A lot of people are marked, also. Can't do the Battle Ballad. Like I said, again, apologies. Losing my voice here for some reason. Probably because I'm sitting here yapping myself all day. Yeah, can't get into a battle from that position, and we can't do it from there either. Oh man, this is awful. I want you to hit me. Just swing that damn tree and just smack me in the face. I mean, be careful what you wish for, I suppose, because it's likely to do a ton of damage, but oh my goodness. Slightly regretting coming down here for this combat now. Alright, got some buffs. Actually gonna take the opportunity to heal here. Burst of vulnerability. And got a debuff too. Poison spores. Alright, well it's not, you know, it's not great, but at least it's not a, another confusion spores. Alright, let's try to kill this. Thank goodness. Okay, so now we've only got one left. We can start really focusing on this guy. Yeah, you know what? I think I will give you an anti-venom, because that's a lot of poison left. I'm gonna move you back, maybe get a stun. No, too much resistance. Tree branch smackdown, here we go. Dodge. I kind of wanted to see how much damage it would do, but at the same time, probably better that I didn't. Alright, here we go. This is where we start coming together. We're gonna start really working this guy down here. Got 100 health left. A long way to go. I'm just gonna go for the damage. We're not really in too much danger yet. Kind of want to go for the protection, but why don't we actually try to debuff him and see if we can get his damage down. Here comes confusion again. That's unfortunate. I don't think there's anything you can do to resist confusion too. I think it's one of those things where if one person fails their movement roll, I think the whole group does. Fortunately, Vake has no movement abilities, cannot attack from that range. Just start getting some bleeds up in here. That wasn't really the best of maneuvers, but alright, poison, that's good. We'd rather have that. Not too worried about the crit there. Alright. There we go. Big hit. Stack that bleed. 8 damage bleed. It's actually a very high damage bleed. He's got 2 turns to go. No matter what, he will die in those 2 turns. So let's actually just take the turn to heal. I'm surprised I'm not getting the impatience thing with my team, that they're getting stressed out from this fight going so long. I wonder if that was actually, there have been some hotfixes since the big patch, and that could have been a bug actually, that it was happening so often.
Perhaps the turning.
Alright, man, that, I don't know how long that fight actually took, but it felt like an eternity. Everybody back in order. There we go. Alright. So I think we only have to go through one more. Now there's a trap on the map. Didn't show up though. I know there was something in the patch about that too. We're actually almost out of food, surprisingly. I don't think we'll need more, but alright, here we go. Last combat. Another one of these corrupted giants. Okay. How do we want to handle this? Well, I think we'll just start getting a little bit of damage out. Missed those guys, unfortunately. I think we just start going for the giant. I mean, the skeletons we can just kind of cleave down. They're really not dangerous. Not going to get a bleed there very likely. Yeah, but we did get a bleed on the giant. That's what's important. Again, Avake is our wall. He's not going to be able to take any damage. Here comes confusion. Okay, we got to dodge it. That's very important. Buys us some time to not have to deal with that business. Alright, 87 health left on him. Let's see, slice off. I'm gonna go, I think, for the... That gives a bigger bleed, right? Let's just do that. Nice, got a crit too. So he's on a 6 damage bleed now. Here comes Bump the Knight. Nice dodge. Everybody in my group has very high dodge or very high protection. I think really Kate is the only one that's low, but she's got 20 dodge even still, so she's in pretty good shape. Plus she can heal herself very easily. I'm digging this 0 damage business. I really like the new, more clear protection mechanics. So that's a very strong bleed. Nice, another crit from Carmilla. Probably one more and he will be dead. Fortunately, Vake missed. Accuracy is still a an issue there. We'll anti-venom her. And maybe she'll get the kill? Not quite, but it's pretty much on death's door now. How many turns left on that bleed? 2 turns, so it's dead, basically. We can focus on taking out these guys now. There goes 1. And whoever's next should be able to take out the other militia. Ah, Confusion Spores. I gambled there. It's not going to put us in too much trouble, but I definitely took a gamble there. It's going to cost me a turn. 11 damage, 3 left. There we go. That might be it.
This expedition
That's a lot of gold too. We don't need these items. Alright, so not quite yet. Still need to go a little further. Make sure everybody's back in order. Oh, I was thinking we were in a room. I don't know why my brain was not processing that.
Glittering gold.
Got a little bit of food back, which is nice. This is empty room. Should be the end of the mission too.
In blood.
Let's find out. Yes. All right. Solid mission. Those giants are super annoying, but
reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
well, we got some loot. Got about 22,000 gold there. 23,000, pretty good. And Carmilla got some experience. Resilient is good. Fear of Beasts is bad. All right, so we need to send Kate into the sanitarium here.
Once our estate was the envy of this
Let me do that
land.
before I forget. All right, Kate, you need to get strapped down. You'll be fine. It's no big. Take a quick look at. That's interesting. The Heaven's Hairpin now has a light effect on it. Protection above certain light threshold. Sniper's Ring is kind of interesting. Life Crystal, again, it's great, but that minus death blow resist is just terrifying to me. Sharpening Sheath is really good for a melee-focused highwayman. That's interesting. Do I have one of those? Because if I don't, I think I'll buy it. Yeah. Well, the Swordsman crest got changed. It's actually really good now, too. My curiosity, who's on our stagecoach? I would really like another man-at-arms, but I don't know who I would drop. I mean, I could drop some of our Vestal army, but I kind of like them. Anyway, so that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Did click like, helps out a lot. And subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.